Kathleen Kennedy. She's expected to retire, but there has been no formal announcement. So we reported last week that I speculated that she would be leaving because she is now getting awards. We showed you that she received on Sunday an achievement award for all of her work on Sunday at the ASC Awards. That's the American Society of Cinematographers. And there has been no formal announcement at all. So this is all speculation. Now, I believe she'll be gone this year of her own accord. She's not fired. She will be retired by year's end. Alan, if you could put up the story from the reporter.
Yeah, Lucasfilm boss Kathleen Kennedy expected to retire this year. Prolific producer.
I'll be right back.
Okay. The prolific producer has provided over Star Wars and Indiana Jones franchises through ups and downs since 2012. After more than a decade in a galaxy far, far away, Kathleen Kennedy is charting a course toward retirement. The Lucasfilm boss has told associates she plans to retire by the end of 2025. A source confirms to the Hollywood Reporter. Puck reported the news Monday night. Reps for Kennedy and Lucasfilm were not immediately available after comments. Kennedy joins Lucasfilm in 2012 as the co-chair of Star Wars co-chair alongside Star Wars creator George Lucas, and a few months later took reins after Disney paid $4 billion for the company and Lucas exited. Let's see. This just pretty much goes through her career. Coming up, Lucasfilm has The Mandalorian and Grogu from director Jon Favreau due May 22nd, 2026, as the first big screen outing for the franchise since Rise of Skywalker. Kennedy's storied career includes work with Steven Spielberg, husband Frank Marshall, collaborations including Raiders of the Lost Ark, E.T., Gremlins, The Color Purple, The Goonies, Empire of the Sun, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and the Back to the Future trilogy and the Indiana Jones films, which included with last year's hit smash Dial of Destiny. In all, she has produced or executive produced more than 70 films and been nominated for 8 Oscars. The news comes ahead of April's Star Wars celebration in Tokyo, where the future of the Star Wars franchise is expected to be unveiled.
Yeah, so what do you think of all that?
I find this fascinating. Look, this story of her retiring has been reported many times for many years. How is it now that this has gotten traction? I mean, Hollywood Reporter has gotten to it. We'll see something later from CNN, but it seems like every outlet now is reporting A, that she's retiring, B, a retrospective of her career, and C, who's going to take over. This is what's out in the zeitgeist now, and I just wonder why now. How did this story explode today compared to all the other times this story?
Because I'll tell you why. Because she is getting awards recognition.
Mm-hmm.
So, that tells me she is on her way out. She's going to get all these awards, how great she is, and then she can ride off into the sunset.
Yeah.
And
I did find it interesting that the story dropped right after our Versus show where we talked about this.
We talked about this on last Friday.
Yeah, and we talked about it Friday. We talked about it Monday. We also talked about it a couple weeks ago when she was awarded the Oscar Wilde Award.
So she's getting all these awards now, and I will have on Friday the video from her speech she gave at the ASC Awards. We'll watch it on Friday.
Okay.
She says some very interesting things.
Okay.
So we'll get to that on Friday. But I just think there's you don't like when a lot of people, like when they ask a politician, you gonna run again? What are you gonna do? You don't tell the truth. You keep your cards close to the vest, whatever. You don't give up your hand because he would become a lame duck leader
Yeah.
if she said, I'm retiring.
Mhm.
Then there's a power vacuum. She is going to announce it at the very last minute. But the table has been set for her departure.